Hey everybody, and welcome to Cityscape Brewing. My name is Dennis, and today we're going to be releasing my Tangerine IPA, which I did on a live brew day with you guys a few weeks ago. Well, it's ready to go, it's done. We're going to quickly recap the recipe, what all we did, and then we're going to go ahead and taste this thing and see how it turned out. But first, I need you guys to hit that like and subscribe button, grab yourself a beer, and stay tuned. So this beer, again, we did on our live day. You can go back and check that out. I'm gonna have that posted, that link, so you can go through and watch the entire brew day in the video description below. That's also where you're gonna find the recipe for this exact beer. So you can brew it yourself if you want to. But just as a recap, this is a pretty light grain bill. It had 10 pounds of two-row and just a half pound of caramel 60, which is 60L. That just gives it a little bit of color and add to the complexity and tangerine look of the beer. We had a ton of hops in this. We had Nugget for bittering, we had Azacca, we had Centennial, we had Sabro. We also had Mandarina Bavaria, which is a orange flavored hop anyway, so that helps with the tangerine flavor. We also had a huge dry hop with Mosaic, Azacca, Centennial, Sabro, and another round of that Mandarina Bavaria. But most importantly, we added some coriander seed for some spice but orange flavor, and also some tangerine peel. So we added an ounce in the boil and then an ounce dry hopping as well. We pitched US-05 yeast. We waited till that fully fermented out. We went ahead and added our dry hops and our 1 ounce of orange peel at that time. I did have to open up the lid to throw the orange peel in there because I had that in the freezer, but we did have the hops in there purging them of oxygen. So it was very quick, threw those in there, and then we let that sit and cold crash for another week before we went ahead and kegged it. But now the beer's done. So let's go ahead and taste it and see how it turned out. All right, here it is. A nice orange golden hue to it, still kind of looking like a pale ale IPA like it should, and it smells amazing. The aroma is all orange tangerine, but you still get some of those citrus hops in there as well. It's crisp and clean. It turned out really, really well. It's very warm in my garage, so it's kind of fogging up, but this beer is clear. You could see my hand right through this thing, and it's fantastic. So let's go ahead and see how it turned out. So the first thing that hits you, it's a nice, clean, crisp beer. It's got a nice little tone of malt for that Crystal 60 that we put in there, but a really nice bitter finish, and you get that orange and coriander both together right at the end. It's a solid summer beer for it being, June and July and being warm outside. This is a crushable beer that your friends and family will enjoy over and over. This is my first time actually using coriander seed in addition to the tangerine. I've done this similar recipe before with just the tangerine, and adding that coriander seed added a little bit of a spice that, I'm not really sure I would add again. It's interesting and adds complexity to the flavor, and if you like that spice of coriander, I would go ahead and definitely add it. I probably, if I was gonna do this same recipe again, probably would opt to not put the coriander seed in there and just do the orange peels. I think for this summery beer, what I was going for, the coriander seed kind of competes a little bit with that citrus orange flavor, and I'd probably leave that out. But after that, it's a crushable beer. I'm not complaining at all. I'll be slamming this one all summer long. Again, I'll have the link for this video, the whole brew day we did live, in the video description below. Go check that out. That's also where you're gonna find the recipe for this. Go ahead, again, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot. Happy brewing, and cheers. Hey, thanks for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. A way you can support the channel is just by buying me a beer. There's a button right there on the screen, and there's a link in the video description below. You can also check out the merchandise in our store, and you can hit the video on the screen right now. You know you want to.